Upbound! Peace! Upbound! Peace! Check it out! Hang it! Peace! No! Peace! Hurry!
Shoulders back, eyes forward. Don't look at me, look through me. Now try it again. Yeah, that's right, that's better. Did I tell you to put that down? Up, 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 up. When you salute a superior officer, you don't let go until you're saluted back, Miss Wings.
What is a salute anyway, Tess?
Oh, it's a lot of things. It's a sign of respect. It says, I know who you are and I am a soldier, honoring my leader. It also says, I'm a leader, acknowledging those I command. It's a military tradition, but it's also a regulation, so you better try to get it right. At ease, ain't your girl? You got your orders?
Yes, ma'am.
Take a look over there, Angel Girl. That's him. His name is Colonel Walls. He's the base commander.
What's the matter? Why won't he salute back at that soldier?
What did I tell you about salutes? They're a sign of respect. It's recognizing people for who they are, and Colonel Walls has a big problem with that. He's forgotten about the tradition, and he only lives for the regulations. Maybe peacetime, but there's a war going on in that man's heart.
That soldier is very brave to stand up to him like that.
That's not bravery. That's anger. And I've got just the angel for a young, angry hothead.
Raphael.
A young, happy hothead.
Did you tell him about the hair?
Not yet. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
At least she didn't cut it all off.
Tess had to cut it for this assignment.
Well, yeah, I know she had to cut it. She didn't have to enjoy it so much.
You sure you're going to be okay, Raphael? I know you have a wee bit of a problem with,
With what?
You got an invisible friend there, Private? Being crazy isn't gonna get you out of the Army, you know.
Oh, I don't want out. I just transferred in.
Where from?
North. Way up there.
And what Army base is more north than this?
Oh, it's kind of classified.
Yeah. What isn't? Name's Landau.
Raphael.
Buds call me Chug. Chicano, huh? Just like the CO. Believe me, that ain't gonna get you anything around here. You want to stay out of trouble, you keep away from that one. Brady's been bounced off more posts than you'll ever see. Think she's better than the rest of us. Truth is, he can't handle it.
Get off my bunk, Landau.
Hey, I'm Raphael.
Tomas.
So, I hear you've been around.
Yeah. And hopefully in a few days, this place will be a memory, too. Garrison commander's a piece of work.
Boom, Ted. Hunt!
At ease.
At ease, to assume the parade rest position. If he had wanted you to relax, he would have said, as you were.
What are you doing?
He said at ease.
Welcome to Fort McCracken, soldier. My name is Colonel Walls, and I'm the garrison commander.
Oh, hi.
The United States of America is the best country in the world. We have never been invaded because of the strength of our military. I know that many of you have had fathers and uncles who have been in combat. And every day I do two things. A, I pray that our country will never have to fight another day. B, I prepare men like yourselves for combat because I know very damn well that A is just a fantasy, a dream that will never come true. Paredes. Yes, sir! Did you write a letter to Army headquarters? Yes, sir! Requesting transfer? Yes, sir! Request denied. Back in line.
He's a tough customer, isn't he?
Shh, shh, shh. Do you need medical assistance, soldier?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good. Then report to KP, and you will peel me 500 potatoes and then come to my office. And if you don't know where my office is, then you ask your friend Paredes. He spent plenty of time there. Do me a favor and eat this.
Is there any news?
No. Try to eat something. You're gonna need your strength, okay?
Gracias, corazón.
You're welcome.
Can't you speak Spanish even at home? Why don't you speak it anymore?
Because this isn't Mexico.
That doesn't mean you leave your heritage behind. Is everything all right at the base?
Fine. Eat. Same attitude problem with Private Paredes.
Another transfer request?
I try to make him into a good soldier, but he doesn't want to learn. His only concern is to keep his Chicano pride intact.
That can be a strong thing. Be patient.
I'm tired of being patient. Now eat.
Come on. Come here.
Let's eat.
No.
What's this?
It's 4 weeks today.
I know.
I pray God will bring him home.
He's a trained soldier. He'll bring himself up. Let's eat.
Private Raphael reporting as ordered, sir.
At ease. How'd you find KP?
Pruny, sir.
Pruny. What's your first name, soldier?
Raphael, sir.
Your name is Raphael Raphael.
Yes, sir. That is the name my father gave me, sir.
Interesting family. What color are you, Raphael Raphael?
I guess I would be brown, sir.
Wrong. You were brown. Now you're army green, just like every other soldier on this base. And don't make any mistake thinking you're gonna get a break, just because we both happen to be Latino. No special treatment.
No special treatment needed, sir.
Fine. Step over here. You know what this is?
It's a very old weapon, sir. It's an 1874 Colt, I believe.
It is. One must admire something that's made so well that it stands the test of time. Something well done is something to be proud of. Let me show you something else.
Medal of Honor, sir?
Yes. got that for saving the life of 6 men in Nam. I was a scared kid when I went over there. I knew nothing, just like you.
Thank you, sir.
But that's what the Army can do for you. Give you a home, give you a future, and teach you
How to be all I can be, sir?
Now listen, this is Wisconsin, and you stick out like a sore thumb with a name like Rafael. You're asking for trouble, just like your friend Paredes.
What would you suggest, sir?
Rafael is a good name, but sometimes you have to do things you have to do to get along. I suggest you consider using Ralph.
Ralph, sir.
What?
Well, he is the CO.
So? So you're gonna change your name to Ralph and turn your back on your heritage?
I don't turn my back on anybody. Where I'm from, color doesn't matter. This just happens to be the body I'm in.
You're a coward.
Oh, whoa, whoa, now don't do that.
Why don't you stay out of this, Landau?
It's all right, Chuck. I got this.
You know, I'm sick and tired of your attitude, Paredes. Where I come from, we take care of people like you.
Go, James! Get him tight!
Eddie's! Get him out of my sight.
Let's go, soldier.
Well, don't this beat all?
All right, let me tell you what happened.
I know what happened. You just became the first angel in the history of the universe to hit his assignment. That's what happened.
I'm sorry.
I know you are. How's your head?
It's fine.
Good. Because you're gonna need it.
You know, I don't get you. What is your problem?
You want the whole list, Rafael? You, Landau, the Army, and here's our numero uno, Colonel Victor Walls.
All right, so he's a hard case. So what? Why do you let him get to you?
I can't help it, he's my father.
Hello. I'm Monica, SJA.
I don't need a lawyer.
I heard about the trouble you caused. Maybe you could use one right about now. Where are the others?
They were sprung an hour ago.
Why not you?
Why don't you ask the garrison commander?
I intend to. I can't think why your father would want to keep you.
Shh! I don't want anyone to know, not so loud.
But they won't. You have different last names.
He changed his when he enlisted.
Of course. Paredes means walls in Spanish.
Yeah. He said changing his name would make life easier.
Your 201 says you enlisted 2 years ago. Yet you've spent the last year and a half trying to get kicked out. 2 arrests, 4 reprimands. What seems to be the problem? I'm trying to help you here. I can't do it alone. It also says you have a brother in the army, Paul.
He's MIA.
What's it like coming from a military family?
It's great. If you're the military type,
And if you're not?
you enlist anyway.
So where's Paul now?
Well, if I knew that, he wouldn't be missing. Now, would he? Huh?
You take a good look at me, soldier. And please note that I bear absolutely no resemblance to your father. Neither am I the entire United States Army, past or present, with all the abuses, real and imagined, that you feel it has heaped upon you. I'm one individual. One. Perhaps the only individual who is trying to help you at this moment. And I deserve your respect.
Paul went to Bosnia 6 months ago as a peacekeeper. Last month, he walked out of his installation, and he never came back. They tell us they haven't found him yet.
After a month?
Details are under investigation. Psst. We both know that's Army jargon, but we're not about to tell you the truth. This whole thing stinks, if you ask me.
Come.
Colonel Walls, Captain Monica, SJA.
Please be seated, Captain. I didn't ask for a staff judge advocate, so how can I help you?
I understand there was an incident in the barracks with 3 soldiers under your command, sir.
That's correct. They were in violation of Article 1 of the Uniform Code of Military Justice, and I detained them under the rules of court-martial 304, Article 4.
As a direct threat to the safety of the community?
That's correct, Captain.
Isn't that a wee bit severe for a common fistfight, sir?
Privates Raphael and Landau have been released, and Private Paredes, the instigator, will spend a week in confinement thinking about what he's done. Everything's under control here, Captain.
Begging your pardon, sir. You only have 72 hours to justify the order. Private Paredes is your son, is he not?
That's correct.
So what you're saying, sir, is that he's grounded.
That'll be all, Captain. Dismissed.
Does he know you came?
Oh, I don't tell your father everything. That's how we've stayed married so long.
I have to report to my barracks, Mama.
Hey, I made you something.
Está lindo, Mama.
Para mi hijo lindo. Something to keep you warm when you're off duty. Come to dinner tonight.
I'm not speaking to him anymore.
He needs you.
He doesn't need me. He only cares about Paul. Paul's always been the one that made him happy.
You are his son too, Tomas. And when are you going to stop acting like this is all his fault?
When he stops being a jerk.
Hey, what you think of your father is up to you, but you may not speak of my husband that way.
I'll eat at the mess hall.
Well, you'd rather have Jell-O covered with gravy than my pozole. Fine. I've said many prayers that this family will find its way. Someday, my prayers will be answered.
Hey. I have to know something.
I already told you why I'm changing my name.
No, I don't care about that. Truth is, what really bothers me is that he encouraged you too. Like he encouraged my brother, but he never mentioned it to me.
Well, maybe he wanted somebody to carry on the family name.
No. I'm not the one he wants to carry on anything. He only tries to change people he cares about.
What did you want to know?
You like pozole?
You gotta ask. This is wonderful, Mrs. Walls.
Oh, thank you. I'm I'm glad you decided to come to dinner, Tomas. And that you brought a friend.
I didn't bring a friend, I brought a shield.
I'm looking for a new administrative assistant. Be interested? What is wrong with you?
Why him? Because he'll change his name for you?
Well, should it be you? You won't even talk to me. You don't even want to be in the Army.
Why'd you have me transferred to this post?
No army talk. Tonight, somos familia.
Because I wanted to keep an eye on you. If you're in this man's army, I want to make sure you don't bring any dishonor to this family. Do you understand? You're not going to get transferred out of here.
I'm not in this family. I can't change enough to be in this family. Maybe Paul could, because Paul could do anything.
Enough! If you don't like me and you don't like the Army, why did you enlist?
Man, you are blind.
Good evening. May I speak with Colonel and Mrs. Wall, please? Thank you.
Colonel, what can we do for you?
Good evening. My name is Andrew, and I am the Casualty Assistance Officer.
Oh, no.
Yes?
Ma'am, the Secretary of the Army has asked me to express to you his deep regret that your son Paul was killed in service to his country.
Why?
And the Secretary also asked me to convey to you his deepest sympathy to you and your family on your tragic loss. Paul was killed when his unit was recovering UN helicopter pilots. And the enemy secured the area, and that's why this has all taken so long to verify.
Thank you, Colonel.
Hey, were you there when Paul died?
Yeah. He was a very brave man.
Amigo. Amigo.
Soldiers don't cry.
Oh, God. Don't soldiers have hearts?
You want cold son of a... Dismissed! Tomas! Tomas!
Colonel Walls? Colonel Walls, sir? Excuse me, I'm sorry to disturb you, but that call that you placed to Sarajevo, I finally got the CEO on the line. It's a bad connection, though.
Put him through. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Clear now.
Yes, that's better.
There's static here.
Thank you, yes. This is Colonel Victor Walls.
Did you say Colonel Victor Walls?
That's correct. And I'm calling on some information
What can I help you with, Colonel?
on the death of Corporal Walls. Maria, I just got off the phone with headquarters in Bosnia. Paul wasn't killed trying to recover the helicopter. He was taken prisoner.
He's alive?
No, but he helped the injured pilot survive and gave cover fire for their escape. He helped them all get away. The survivors told us this story. Maria, do you know what this means?
Yes, it means my Pablo is dead.
He's a hero. Our son is a hero. And we should be very proud of him.
I have always been proud of him. Of both our sons.
He could get a medal.
Could you just not be a soldier for once? Be a father today. Please.
Very sorry to hear about your son, Colonel Walls. Under the circumstances, I suggest that we postpone this meeting and I can come back another.
No, let's just get over this. I put this off for too long. Private Paredes needs to be taught a lesson.
He made one mistake.
He lost control. Good soldiers don't lose control. Paul would have never done that.
Your son, Tomas, is not your son, Paul. He needs you to accept him for who he is. Please, don't compare him to his brother.
Stick to your duties, Captain. Speak to me when you have a better defense prepared. That'll be all. Dismissed.
Oh, Colonel.
Mrs. Walls, this just arrived and I thought you would want to have it. It's your son's personal effects.
Thank you.
Again, ma'am, my condolences.
Dog tags. Wallet. Oh, picture of his going away party. Postcard. It's addressed to you.
Dear bro, welcome to beautiful downtown Sarajevo. This is the life. Cold days, colder nights. Rats the size of scuds. But the good news is that I'm finally going to see some action.
Action?
Have to get some shut-eye because tomorrow's the big day. Can't wait, gotta make him proud.
He was a peacekeeper. What else does it say?
Nothing.
The hell are you doing in this office? You're in big trouble, soldier.
What the hell are you doing in my... Stop! Just stop!
That gun isn't loaded.
You shouldn't keep bullets in your desk drawer. Explain this.
What is it?
It's from Paul. It's the last thing he ever wrote. And it ends with, I don't know how the old man pulled it off. What does he mean, Colonel?
I don't know.
You're a liar.
You're not gonna shoot me.
No. I'm gonna shoot myself.
Put the gun down, Tomas.
What are you gonna give me to put the gun down?
Anything. Anything you want. Just put the gun down.
Files?
What?
Give me the files. And I'll give you the gun.
Tomas, it's stop this.
I knew it. What's in those files is more important to you than I am.
That's nonsense.
Is it? What did Paul mean?
I don't know.
You know!
Just put the gun down.
Back up! Back up!
Turn around!
Turn around!
Tomas is through, Captain. He's out. Court-martialed.
I wouldn't do that, Victor.
You'll address me as Colonel Walls, Captain. Where's everyone throwing military protocol to the wind tonight?
There are many kinds of duty. Sometimes it is your duty to be a soldier, Victor. Sometimes to be a father.
You're way out of line, Captain. I'm the commanding officer of this base. You have no right to question the authority of a superior.
Neither do you. For I am a soldier in God's army, and there's no authority higher than his. I am an angel, Victor, sent by God.
What are you doing here?
God always sends us wherever we are needed.
No, Paul needed an angel. Why didn't he get one?
He did. He had many angels comforting him and helping him in the midst of battle. But it's not his angels that you're worried about. It's how he got there in the first place, isn't it?
Yes. God is punishing me now.
No. God loves you, and he wants to bring you peace. He knows that you have a war raging within you, a war that will not end unless you tell your family the truth.
I can't tell them.
God will stand by you.
They won't understand.
A good soldier is supposed to serve God and country. You've done a great job serving your country, Victor. When are you going to start serving God?
What happened to you?
I had a big fight with Papa.
You what?
I can't take it anymore. I just came to say adios.
Adios, where are you going?
Te amo mucho.
No, Tomas, please. I just lost one son. I am not going to lose another.
Where's the gun?
It's in the garbage where it belongs.
What gun? Victor, for God's sake.
It's all right, Maria. I'm glad he's here. There's something that you must both hear.
No more of your lies.
No, Tomas! You are going to listen to him. For once, you are going to be quiet and listen.
Paul was a good soldier.
Paul was perfect in your eyes.
Shh.
Paul was not perfect. And neither am I. I tried to change Paul. I pushed too hard and too fast. I made him feel he needed to go beyond his abilities to please me. He was not satisfied with his assignment in Bosnia. He wanted a transfer to a scout unit. A unit ensuring compliance of the United Nations peace treaty.
Paul was in a quartermaster unit. How did he get into a scout unit?
I called in a favor. A friend I served with in Nam, now a major, he gave him the job.
You? You put your son in that position?
At first, I denied his requests, but he begged me, Maria. He wanted to go badly.
To make you happy.
No, to serve his country.
Yeah, now he's dead. Because you put him there.
What kind of a monster are you?
I just wanted him to be.
A hero like you.
I wanted him to be proud of who he is.
When you've forgotten who you are, Colonel Walls,
I know who I am.
then you've just forgotten that you're my father, too. You want to know why I joined the Army? When I hated so much. I only joined the Army to get your attention. I know I'm not a good soldier. I'll never be as good as Paul was. But I thought, if you didn't love me, if I joined the military, you might respect me. Would you love me if I died too?
Say something. Why couldn't you tell him the one thing he needed to hear? Why couldn't you tell him that you love him?
Lafayette?
I'm an angel, Tomas. God sent me here to help you.
What's going on?
It's okay, Chug. Go back to sleep.
Okay.
I don't believe in angels.
That's okay. I believe in you.
Then you're the only one.
Not true. God believes in you too.
If you're an angel, tell me the truth. If Paul was everything my father ever wanted, then why was I born?
You weren't born to serve your earthly father, Tomas. You were born to serve your heavenly Father. He gave you brains, a heart, talent, imagination, passion, and emotion. He gave you everything that you need to fulfill your own unique purpose in this world. But you never asked him what that purpose is. Instead, you spent your life trying to be Victor's idea of the perfect son, or your own ideas of the ultimate Chicano man. So now you want to know why you were born? God created you to be Tomás Emanuel Paredes. Nobody else can be that. Only you. The trick is, you have to stay alive to do it. So what's it gonna be?
Right. Right. What am I supposed to do?
I know it's not easy, but it's simple. Forgive him. Forgive your father for pushing Paul too hard and not telling you why. Forgive him for being human and wanting you to benefit from the things that he's learned. God loves you, Tomas. And I'll take that.
I was hoping that Tomas would be here.
So was his mama and papa, baby.
It looks like Victor has lost both his sons.
He'll be here. Just gotta have a little faith.
Just a couple more minutes, please.
He's not gonna come.
Then you're giving up on Tomas.
Good soldier knows when to withdraw.
Sometimes a good soldier makes a mistake. Sometimes a father does too.
That's why I love you so much. Because you're a real fighter. A soldier's life is a simple life. He has but one duty: to serve God and country. Paul Walls was a soldier. He did his duty, and his country is grateful. I've received a telegram from General Portland informing me that he's recommended the Distinguished Service Cross be given to Corporal Paul Walls. This medal says more than I or any of us can about the man we are here to honor. He was a soldier, a patriot, and a hero. But most importantly, he was a son. I have forgotten many things. I have forgotten that the Army is not my family. My family is my family. But I promise, I will never again forget who I am. I am Colonel Victor Paredes. And I will never again forget to express the love that I feel in my heart. Te amo, Tomasito. Te amo.
Detail, present, arms, firing party, fire 3 volleys.
Fire. Aim. Fire. Aim. Fire.
Ma'am, on behalf of the J Formation, we present to you this flag in appreciation of the loss of your loved one.